Welcome, adventurers. This is part 2 of a live-streamed episode. To get immediate access to our full episodes, please visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support or links.chaoticallybalanced.com. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. You are listening to the video recording of our episode. You can catch our streams live most Tuesday nights at 7:30 Eastern. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to get updates about our schedule. All our stream info and links are in the description below and at links.chaoticallybalanced.com. If you would like access to our Discord community perks and to see exclusive content through Coffee, visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support. Thanks. Let's head into the adventure. And we are back. Thank you for staying tuned and seeing what's next for the shenanigans that may be. Let's get this going here. In this room, it's like it magically shifts to a banquet hall. Some mechanics bring this thing back to the back of the room here and begin working on it. There are tables brought in, foods, platters. All of the onlookers come in and take seats and begin mingling with each other. Some of them just kind of nod in your direction. And the individual who was running this whole event comes up to you all. I guess I should really introduce myself. It's unfair. I am a friend of Bavin's. You see Bavin behind him, kind of gives him a look. All right. Not a friend. Colleague. I'm a colleague of Bavin's.
In what way?
Well, if you ask him, I'm a nuisance.
You're not making yourself out to be much else to us, so...
Excellent to meet you. We are also nuisances of Bavin's.
The child speaks for herself.
Oh yeah, he loves you.
Everybody loves me, child. And then he looks over to this guy. So, who are you?
Oh, my name is Tyron Belfast. Yes, Tyron Belfast.
Nice. Okay.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
Joaquin Sue, and he stretches out a hand to shake it.
Sue Sailing.
Oh, you're familiar. That's the one the same.
I have done some work with your father.
What kind of work?
He helped me cart some shipments around some years back.
You don't say. What was that name again?
Tyron Belfast.
Oh.
Belfast Industries.
I'll commit that to memory. There's just shaking his hand. So what is it that you want from us exactly?
Your services.
We all provide many services. You need to be a little bit more specific.
Well, what you just did here.
So you want us to break more robots?
I want you to fight more robots. You won't necessarily break all of them. Unless Bavin here, of course, is going to babysit you everywhere you travel.
We're traveling to do this?
He wasn't supposed to give you the secrets to how to defeat the robot. You were just supposed to go into this battle and figure it out yourself. He gave you a little help.
Nothing wrong with a little leg up.
Excuse me. I did figure it out myself.
Were you not pointed to the correct areas to attack? Given some coaching?
After I already figured it out.
He just kind of gives you a look. Anyway, look. There's lots of money to be made here. Lots of money. Look at all these investors that are here. It's great people.
How much are you willing to pay us to rock 'em sock 'em your robots?
Let's not talk about deals right now. Let's get some food in your system.
See, you did that before, and yes, I'm hungry, but I'm not stupid. So, how much are we talking here?
And how long of a contract are we talking?
Oh, now you sound like those blowhards over in the Confederacy wanting contracts and lawyers to get involved.
Well, I just want to know how long of the length of our services you would recommend. That's all. It doesn't actually have to be a contract. I just want to know the length of said show we're about to do.
Oh, we'd travel to the other cities here in the kingdom, and then we'd go travel around the shogunate. Maybe, if I'm allowed back in the tribes over there, we'll go visit the Arlegian tribes. The Methshari have barred me for life. They don't like my creations.
Your creations? What kind of creations?
Doesn't promote peace. It promotes conflict.
What kind of creations are we talking about here?
You just fought one of them.
Oh, that's right.
Duh.
Again, without a number, I can't give you even a consideration.
What about you, young lady? You look like you like money.
She kind of side eyes him. I'm sorry, are you talking to me? The one who is skeptically looked upon as to knowing how to defeat very obvious chinks in a creation?
He jingles a bag of gold at you.
Thank you. She snatches it.
He didn't give it to you. He just jingles it.
Can I snatch it?
You could try.
What do I do? Sleight of hand?
Yeah, that'd be a sleight of hand check.
Any day now. Come on. There we go. Slowly.
That's why I've just been rolling the physical dice.
I'm re-rolling it. Inspiration.
Okay.
I can't be looking like a fool in front of this man. And that's a natural 20.
Oh my God, you guys with the natural 20s tonight.
My dice have been very kindly to me tonight, which is the opposite of what they've normally.
So that's a 27.
Yeah.
You go to snatch the bag of gold, and your hand passes through it.
Fucking lies. You're a liar. I'm not gonna work for a liar. Look at these lies. She looks back at Joaquin and then gestures and smacks the air where the bag is supposed to be. Do you see the lies?
What do you
I
say
walk
we
up-
sit, we talk, we get to know each other, and then we can talk money?
I walk up to him and I swing my arm at him to see if he's an illusion as well.
Like hard, or just like you're trying to make it pass through him?
Just well, if he was an illusion, I wouldn't have to use that much force for it to pass through him. So I'm not really trying to hurt him, but
A light slap.
unless there's something near me that I can just throw at him.
And you could throw a rock at him.
Sure, I'll throw a rock at him.
There's rocks in the dining hall.
The pillars crumbled a little bit.
Ah.
We're just gonna go with. That'll be him. He does catch the rock.
Oh. I was just checking to see if you were real too.
I'm very much so real. I just
Well-
don't walk around with bags of money on me so that I can't be thieved.
You know, it's kind of hard to rob you as well if you're not even here. So, just saying.
I gotta shake hands with some of these people. I gotta close some deals, make some money.
You do have a point. Okay. I do apologize for hitting you with the rock.
You didn't hit me, I caught it.
Well, if I would have hit you, and I toss another one at him.
You should hit him with a rock. He's a liar.
He throws the rock that he caught back at that rock, and it ricochets off of it. And it goes and deflects it.
Oh, a crack shot too, huh?
Can I insight check this guy?
Sure. Waiting for someone to insight check him.
I ain't that smart.
Oof, 18.
He is hard to read. He is trying to win business, so you can't tell if he's just being super charismatic or if he's actually crossed the line to being slimy.
Feel
Slimy.
slimy.
One
Like a
meal's not
lily.
gonna hurt. Come on, it's on the house. Are you going to?
All right. Can we just have a quick conversation in private?
Sure,
Like
sure.
our group, you know?
You kind of just walks off to one of the other tables in the back and mingles. Poppy flies down and lands behind you and Yenor. Behind you and Kaida.
So do we all trust this guy?
He seems
No.
sketchy as fuck.
He's a
Yep.
liar.
No go.
But who's hungry?
Oh, me.
All of us. I
yeah,
think.
I can eat.
I just think that one of us should not eat just in case there's something in the food.
I don't think he made it.
Okay, Crocker, you don't eat.
Fair enough.
And Joaquin
Captain
goes
walks
to-
up. So, how do we feel about Mr. Belfast?
No.
He's a liar.
He is a very prominent businessman.
Yeah, most of those kind of people you can't trust.
He
I
prominent.
wouldn't trust him as far as you can throw him. Although for some of you that might be pretty far.
Still don't like the guy.
Seems like the type that'll tell you what you want to hear as long as it gets him what he wants.
He jingled fake gold at me.
You did the same thing that Joaquin does to you with minor illusion.
That's not true. Joaquin has never tricked me with monetary gains. That's no joking matter. And Joaquin knows that. He knows better. He's an idiot, but he knows better than that.
Joaquin just kind of whistles to himself.
Well,
I'm not here to tell you to trust the guy. Yes, I know, shut up, and he smacks the top of his hat. But maybe just hear him out, sit down with him and hear him out. There's a reason I've kept him as a colleague.
okay. Just I like money. I like the opportunity to make money. But I just don't want to get stonewalled on our current mission of trying to figure out what happened to Mr. Sue and the mystery ship with all the darkness on it.
Yeah, we do have things to do, and again, he is being very, very shifty in regards to answering questions. So, again, not
He's always
painting a
like
great
that.
picture. Doesn't engender a lot of trust, but I'll give him 5 minutes.
I'm not here to tell you to trust him. I'm just here to, I guess, open the door for him. You guys are smart. You'll figure out his game.
Yeah, give him a listen. That's all I can promise.
I can tell you that the food is fine. It was provided by the kingdom.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. It really is delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
I will hang out around here if anything. You see him smacking his hat every so often. If anything comes up, I will be here. I have heard that the intruders, while not caught, have been repelled. So for now, the ship is secure once again. Although there are rumors that either the prince himself or the Iron Fist will be coming to the ship.
Can you tell us more about your attackers?
I didn't get a good look at them before they got me into that anti-magic box. They had someone on the inside, so they got the jump on me. He was on the inside for a while, too.
Who's
We don't give rookies access to the mech, even if it's just loading armor.
So it wasn't a rookie, or it was?
It wasn't. It was someone who was trusted, someone who worked their way through the ranks, at least for some years. It was a double agent.
Do you have any clues towards it?
The fact that they were able to get onto the ship gives us more clues.
Sure.
They have information inside of not just our government, but this government as well.
See?
They're also
See?
using some kind of dark magic to teleport. It's not traditional teleportation magic.
Interesting.
I knew you were interested in clues. You want to solve these mysteries too.
Quiet, you! And
You're
then
so rude.
he turns back. He like gives her a sharp look, and then turns back to apologies. What's
Bavin.
this guy's name? Huh?
You're talking to Bavin.
Oh, Bavin's talk. Okay, no apologies. All right. Okay. Huh. Why don't you like this guy?
Why don't I like this guy?
Yeah.
I have a tendency to take issue with those that claim to be bringing peace when all of their ideas are
chaotic?
fueling war.
Joaquin takes a big sip of his drink to wash down the food, and then looks back at Bavin and says, "No, I mean, I understand. He makes weapons, effective weapons, weapons that do need a bit of work, but weapons nonetheless. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, honestly. What's the best way to defend? Offense, a good offense, or better defense? I don't know.
Intelligence. Diplomacy.
That's the goal, isn't it?
These are good ways of defense.
And that's the end goal, but not everyone is going to gravitate towards that. It takes another.
So you just carry the bigger stick?
Well, based on your friend here, yes.
Yeah, he totes a big stick.
Since you said fueling the war, do you think he's playing both sides of the fence?
Mm.
Would
He
you
just
do
kind of
something like
gives
that?
you a look, Kraka, and just... I couldn't tell you. Investigator Graybreeze. And he pulls a file out from what seems to be his pocket, but it's a thick file, so he reached into a pocket dimension to pull a file out. Your friends seem to have some questions. You're the only one in this group with clearance.
I take the file.
It's a thick file. It's like a dossier.
Both hands.
Yeah, it's like a dossier.
Both hands grab it.
With that, I'm going to retire back to my wall space. You all have a good evening, and give Mr. Belfast 5 minutes and decide if you want to work with him or not. And he goes off into a corner.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say he should stay and eat with us, but too late.
You all see Norge just standing here with this thick dossier.
Well, are we sitting at it? Are we like standing or sitting or?
There's a couple of big tables around, but most of it's like the tall tables, where you just kind of meander around the tables, pick what you want.
Gotcha. Sorry, go ahead.
Is there any information on like the front of the folder? Or is it just classified stamp all over it?
It's classified stamp across the front.
Yep.
Belfast, Tyrone on the top, and it says Belfast Industries underneath that, classified across that as well. It's sealed.
Okay.
Physically and magically sealed.
Do I know what spell to unseal it so I can read it?
Are you going to try to read it now? Are you going to try to open it now?
I will attempt.
The seal unlocks for you.
Okay. I just want to like flip through the first couple pages.
You just see a whole profile on Tyrone Belfast. First page with like a picture and everything. Just description and whatnot, age, all that, where he's from. Next page, you see a company profile of Belfast Industries and all of their holding companies and ghost companies and shell companies and the things that maybe not perfectly legitimate corporations do.
So he's not actually legit.
Not perfectly. Then you see something else about lost shipments. Bunch of lost shipments, and you see you keep flipping through pages, more pages of lost shipments, missing shipments, undocumented shipments.
Interesting.
Anyone who would be trying to look at the documents that Yenor is currently looking at would just see blank pages.
Is there anything about Sioux sailing in there?
Just a couple of shipment documentation about Sioux sailing.
In regards to any of the missing shipments? Anything recent? No?
Nothing just by flipping through it like you are, you can't find.
I'll investigate it real quick.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, that was supposed to be advantage. Not that it helped. I'm gonna hero point it. Oh god.
That's 16.
I will try to inspiration that. Better.
This is 21.
Does that keep the inspiration point or no?
No, it does not keep the hero point.
Okay.
So 21.
21.
You do see something about a Sioux sailing ship being contracted to transport some goods.
When? Does it line up with the date that Joaquim's father shipped?
Right, exactly. It was contracted like 3 weeks instead of. So Joaquim's father's ship went missing 2 weeks for 2 weeks. This is like a week before it went missing. It was contracted.
Does it have like a ship number attached to it? No.
Just reports. It's just reports.
Would I know if Tyrone has knowledge that I have this info?
I don't know how you would know if he knew that you knew.
Would I know if it's standard practice for him to be informed that I'm giving this information?
It is not.
It is not standard practice for him to know.
No. This is a dossier.
Can I see him from where I'm at?
Yeah, he's just mingling with.
So he's not looking over at me at all?
He could care less about what you guys are doing right now.
Okay. I'm going to relay to Joaquim about the shipment on Sue's sailing boat a week before his dad went missing.
Wait, Akeem, since your ships all look the same, how do you tell them apart? Are they all named different, or do you have like a numbers system?
Joaquim. Did we lose Mr. Sue?
I say that we call it.
Sorry.
Oh.
I was having trouble logging back in with my phone. It was bugging
Did
out.
it lock up on you?
It did. Apologies.
Oh,
So, Crockett asked how you tell your boats apart.
I mean, again, we have specific coding on the sides that has their ship number, but again, it's really just a manifest. We have a fleet, so each fleet is kind of the same, more or less, based on the classification of boat.
Gotcha.
they're all named after nicknames that his mom or his dad calls his mom.
No, well, there is that one.
The SS Honey Pie.
I'll have you know, Miss Sue is a saint. Thank you.
Exactly. She's a honey pie. SS
Cool.
stands for Sue Sailing.
You
And
know,
then
in that report,
Yenor relayed.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yenor relayed information to you, Joaquim, about there being a shipment for Belfast Industries from Sue Sailing about a week before the ship went missing.
Does she relay this quietly?
Not really. I'm not trying to hide it.
Okay.
It's quiet enough so that all of us can hear it, but like the other people around can't.
Gotcha. And sorry, how long ago was this?
So it was a week before the ship went missing. So about 3 weeks ago.
Before that ship that we were towing went missing?
Yes. There was a Sue Sailing contract with Belfast Industries.
Am I familiar with the insignia of Belfast Industries?
You remember
Or-
it in passing, but they're not a large customer of yours.
Do I recall having seen this insignia anywhere on the backup ship when we were searching it?
No.
Okay.
Is there
Okay.
any signatures on the report of the Sioux Sailing?
What
I
was that?
believe there were, but I didn't recognize them.
On
Might have been this guy.
the report that you're talking about for the Sioux Sailing, is there any signatures? Like, is it a manifest saying that they received a shipment? Sign, you know what I mean?
No, it's not a manifest. It's like somebody was tracking them.
Oh,
So it's not the direct manifest. It's more like someone wrote down all of this information.
oh, like an investigator.
Something like that.
Or a tracker. For
I'm gonna look through a few more pages.
yeah. One more reason for me not to like him.
You see reports of
But I do like
increasing insurgencies with advanced weaponry. You see reports of military outposts being raided and ransacked, being overwhelmed.
With this guy's weaponry.
Unsure. But
Do I see anything tying him to a rebellion of any kind?
No. There's nothing directly pointing to him in a rebellion.
But indirectly.
It is unfortunate that his weapons do continually end up being stolen or getting lost in transit. You get towards the back of the dossier, and you see a very recognizable stamp on one of the pages. It's a stamp that some of your other dossiers have had.
Okay.
The stamp of the Iron Hand.
As in, this is the Iron Hands dossier on this guy?
As in, this is... No, it is a document stamped with the Iron Hand stamp.
Like the Iron Hand is working with him.
At one point or another.
I'm gonna relay that. What are the odds that two slimy men worked with each other?
What are the odds that the head of an intelligence agency worked with a private military contractor? Very high. But Ynor does relay this information that Mr. Belfast seems to have some very high up ties with some government individuals, including the Iron Hand.
Well, I mean, the Iron Hand is supposed to protect people, correct? So, or are you trying to say?
From what you guys understand of the Ishanian government setup, the Iron Hand is the intelligence arm of the kingdom. He's the head of the intelligence arm of the kingdom. The prince is the head of the militaristic arm of the kingdom, the Jade Saber.
So the intelligence will want to have a one-up. So why not have a robot army to take over the living army, let's just say? No? Am I overthinking this here?
It looks like the Iron Hand has been keeping tabs on this guy. Whether he knows it or not.
I mean, rightly so, I guess, right?
I'd say so, considering that they keep getting attacked with his weaponry. While also purchasing from him, so he seems to get to play both sides.
Well, what if...
Where
Wait,
I come from, that's called a war profiteer.
is that paperwork stamped with the Iron Hand like a contract that he just was proposing to us for us to put on a show and attack his
No,
robots?
it's a dossier. It's something that essentially explains the activities and information collected about a person. Like the
Right.
like above table, like the FBI had one on MLK. Like it just tracks, what they're doing, who their family members are, who they do business with, etc., so that they can make strategic moves for or against whatever they're doing.
DM, do I see anything about who organized the dossier?
Let me go into my expansive notes.
I thought that's what the Iron Hand stamp was about. That it was from his files, so he was doing it.
The mark, the watermark on the bottom of each page is stamped with the Arctic Templar stamp.
What is the Arctic Templar?
What do I know about that?
The Arctic Templar is the overarching organization created by the alliance between the Arlechian tribes and the Mithstari Brotherhood. They handle everything from military defense to diplomacy to intelligence. They're filled with mostly elite monks and tribal warriors.
I wonder why they're watching this guy. Didn't he say that he's not allowed back with the Asharnian tribes?
He's not allowed back over in the Arlegian tribes, and the Mithstari don't particularly like him.
The Nishari?
The Mithstari Brotherhood.
Nishari.
Hence why Bevan had a dossier on him.
I'm gonna turn to Lakeem. You still want to work for this guy?
No, he might be having another phone issue. Work for what guy? I hope you're not talking about me. Walks up behind your group. Oh, what's that book you're reading there?
Paperwork. I'm gonna stare him dead in the eyes as I say that.
Okay. Looks like a good book to me.
Would I know that he only sees blank pages?
Mhm.
Okay.
You know what people without access see when you are looking at something. You've tried to access things that you didn't have access to previously.
We're still discussing this.
Oh.
Hey,
Wow.
mister.
Yes.
You real religious at all?
Is money a religion?
No.
Joaquin just gulps down his food. I can respect the capitalism, but money's not a religion.
Lala, in your head you hear, he smells of them.
Them who?
He's been touched by the darkness.
The
Let me
darkness?
taste his blood.
The darkness like you?
No, the darkness like those people on the ship. You let me drink their blood.
They were attacking me. Oh,
They were
wait.
dead.
Yes, those ones. Never mind.
This one's alive.
Yeah, but I think people might get mad at me if I just shank him in the middle of dinner.
Find out where he sleeps. We'll hit him tonight.
We'll think about it.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ugh. They're going to be slow. I didn't realize my laptop fell asleep. Oh no. Wake up.
Oh, it fell asleep?
Yeah, I hadn't touched it in a little while.
Oh, you reconnected twice. That's funny.
That's not good.
That's a 5.
I'm not good at wisdom.
You have this overwhelming, undeniable urge to find out where he's sleeping so that you can sneak into his room tonight.
So, what part of the airship you guys staying in?
Oh, why? You want to come visit me later?
Gross. Maybe.
Unfortunately, my security will not allow me to give that information away. Otherwise, I'd invite you all back to my room. I have plenty of games.
Wow, that's really lonely.
What vibes does this guy give off?
He's hard to read, you can't tell. You made your insight check already.
So
I
you're
can't tell if he's like interested in anyone ever.
Not for the duration of this interaction.
Okay.
your security doesn't let you have friends over?
There were just intruders on this ship, didn't you hear?
Yeah, but we're not the intruders, obvi.
Unfortunately, all high-profile individuals must be kept under guard and in their own rooms. However, if we were business partners, I may be able to allow them to let you guys through. I may be able to tell them to let you guys through for a visit.
I mean, personally, I think that we should probably meet alone because I have a few things to talk to you about concerning your inventions there. I mean, look, I'm just a teeny weeny girl, so petite, so small, so frail and beautiful, and I got stabbed it to death. I mean, you don't want me going over those in front of an entire room of witnesses, right?
Make a persuasion or deception check.
You know which one I'm doing. Oh, fuck. Inspiration.
Don't you have advantage on those?
I have expertise.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of.
not the same. And that's a natural 20.
Oh my god!
Every time I use one, I just get it back.
Alright, well, he rolled a 22, you rolled a 29. You know what? I'm sure Bavin can convince the guards to let you guys through.
Gonna just fuck her under her breath. You're just trying to go alone. Yeah, I don't think they want to come. Right, guys? You don't want to come.
Yeah, I'd really like to spend time with my wife.
Anyone else have any input on Lala visiting Mr. Belfast?
I think I'm gonna hang back and chill by his quarters, just listen.
Oh, there. Excellent. Your guards and my guards, they can hang out. Make sure we're both safe.
He explains to you where his room is. Happens to be right around the corner from where your guys' room is in the officer quarters.
Ho ho ho.
Excellent. We'll see you later then, guy.
Again, if I'm going to be inviting someone to my room, I would like them to use my name.
Yeah, Mr. Belfast.
Thank you. Now, about that job opportunity I had for you all.
Oh my god, is that sushi? And she's just gonna walk past him towards a table that has food.
I got some interested parties to agree to some investment terms. I would be willing to give you all 10% of the investment in exchange for your participation in 2 more of these demonstrations.
Where and how much is 10%?
Well, next demonstration would be in the capital. And my final demonstration would be in the city of Keldis.
Where are those located, DM?
So you guys are on the island of Kurag, right? The capital city of Vijanya is very many days' journey from here by airship. On land, weeks. By boat, like a month, because you have to go around. And then the city of Keldis is like 2 airship days from the capital of Vijanya.
I'm just gonna look at Joaquin and roll my eyes.
Oh, and to answer your other question, 10% works out to be, and he does some quick math in his head. $500 gold each.
You think months worth of our time is worth 500 gold?
It's more than most people's salary in a year.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes.
And that's 500 gold each. Including the bird thing.
At that, I'm gonna glare at him. Excuse me?
I'm unfamiliar with that creature.
Then educate yourself. Don't be ignorant.
What is that creature?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Bird horse.
Wrong.
Flying horse.
Wrong. Doesn't even have horse features.
Hippogriff.
Oh, look at you. You do have a brain cell.
He rolled natural 20 on the last one.
I'm gonna rub his head. Good boy.
He's not that short.
I'll reach. I'll tiptoe this shit.
He just kind of gives you a look.
At that, I'm just gonna turn around and leave.
Kaida follows you.
Copy.
Poppy kind of flies around. Well, she lands next to Bavin. Because she recognizes him. The rest of you see Yenor just turn around and leave with Kaida.
Ooh. Joaquin, just FYI, has been stuffing his face.
Well, I guess that's business. And he turns around and goes and mingles with another table.
Again, we're considering, but food, as you said.
I think Yenor made her consideration.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, Lala will definitely reevaluate those terms tonight.
Listen, you don't know that.
Knowing her, I can surmise that she's not going to do anything that would get us into business with him. I suspect that she has ulterior motives.
Yeah. The party seems to be winding down. The rest of the people are leaving. Are you all going back to your quarters for the evening as well?
I'd say so.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna act like I am, but
I will return briefly with everybody.
mm-hmm.
Kraka.
Just gonna go find something to drink.
You're gonna find something to drink?
Yeah, since I'm not the one eating.
You find some drinks. There's drinks all over the place. You could have been drinking all night. Are you also returning back to your quarters, or are you going to shadow anybody?
No, I'm gonna return to my quarters.
All right. With that, we are going to wrap up tonight's session. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you all have a great evening, and we will hopefully see you next week, as long as no one else gets sick.
Seriously, everybody stay healthy, jump in your bubbles, and yeah.
Return for the stabbing.
Look, you keep your Nosferatu away, Jesus, okay? Why? Why must you stab everything with the God slaying, I want to drink blood thing?
I don't think Jesus can wield Nosferatu.
He could not. Nosferatu would eat him.
He would eat him, because your thing kills gods, apparently.
It thirsts for the god blood.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Welcome, adventurers. This is part 2 of a live-streamed episode. To get immediate access to our full episodes, please visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support or links.chaoticallybalanced.com. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.
Another one in the bag of holding. Ha! You can catch us live most Tuesday nights at 7:30 Eastern. To get the latest information, head over to links.chaoticallybalanced.com, linked in the description below. While there, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us. You can get access to exclusive content through Coffee by visiting chaoticallybalanced.com/support. Enough of that. We'll see you next time.